Hey everyone, I've seen a lot of posts on the Summoner School Reddit and League of Legends Reddit, and a lot of people ask the same question: is I'm a support player, it's heading into mid game, I don't know what to do in terms of macro, I don't know where to be, I don't know what to think about. So I want to have a quick, really practical video about a game that I played today. I think this is just in Master, and it's not a super high quality game, but again, the fundamentals are there. So if you just take a second to look at the state of the game, I hit tab here. My top got destroyed, is down, what's that, like 50 CS, like 2 levels or something, and Darius is going to become a really strong split push threat, so it's something I need to be careful about. They also have Zyra Khan, and Zyra Khan is just one of those duos that can just pop someone because they have such a large engage range, so I'm thinking about that. And my Lee Sin and my Kai'Sa are quite strong, so I want to kind of play around these guys. If you look at the time, I've Dragons down. We've got this bot tower, and so I'm looking at this tower as our next objective. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, Lee Sin's basing, my AD carry is coming out of base, Kassadin wants to kind of catch this top wave and get blue buff. And LeBlanc shows there and Rakan shows here. So straight away, I'm just thinking, okay, I need to just chill for a little bit, maybe get a little bit of vision, wait for my jungler to come back on the map. I don't really want to do anything too crazy here. This is a little risky, but I just thought that they would see Kai'Sa and be a little bit scared. So here was clearing a bit of vision, waiting for Lee Sin to finish up his camps, kind of looking to constantly deny as much vision here as possible. And here I'm just hovering Kai'Sa. Even though LeBlanc's here, I don't want to, especially in low elo or any elo, sometimes your AD carry can get really angry when you just leave him, even though it's probably the correct play to leave him and him just play safe. But I just don't trust him to just not get engaged on by Zyra Khan. So I actually just hover a little bit here. And then when I realize that, okay, nothing's going to happen, I start to make my way up, hovering in river. And the beauty of this is that there's no vision here. I swept it before. So they don't really know where they are. So these guys have to be, they have to back up. So all I'm thinking about is, great, I want to play to top side, which is get my vision on the top side because we're looking to get this tower. I want to constantly hover my AD carry a little bit because I got Lantern. But then also, as soon as this fight breaks out, I know that I want to get to this fight first. So I kind of hover up. I think Kha'Zix is around here, the area somewhere. Chuck a ward here. Because I walk up as well, I think LeBlanc is forced to back up. And then she ultimately dies, which is really good. So again, so this is what I did. This is what you got to do as a support. You got to control your team. So right now, everyone starts to go top. But I'm like, wait, there's a minion wave crashing mid. So what happens if Zyra Khan's just here and then we show 4 top? They're just going to get a free mid tower here. And this mid tower is super important. So what I'm spam pinging and I get Kai'Sa to come and collect this mid wave. And again, my objective here is to clear vision because we have a man advantage because LeBlanc's dead. Constantly hover onto top side. I'm hovering my Kai'Sa still, and now I know that he can't get engaged on. We've kind of cleared the vision. They don't know where we are, so we can make our way up to hover into this topside jungle. And the reason I'm doing this again is to scare the opponent, so make sure no one can walk up to get this farm, or they're scared to walk up. And this is Lee Sin's idea as well. So he just gets the tower. So now I want to go back mid and hover my AD carry while she collects farm because it's scary for her. And I don't want to do this yet. I remember thinking in the game, I'm like, oh, I want to kind of walk up here because they keep pushing top. But again, we have to wait. I have to be with my AD carry. If I walk in here, no one's going to back me up. My top, they're not with me, and my AD carry's not with me. And I'm constantly, my eyes are just constantly looking at the minimap. Always as a support. I barely look at the map. I'm just constantly looking at the minimap, thinking about who could be where. And now, in my mind, I'm just like, okay, someone's going to have to catch this top wave. Someone's going to have to catch this mid wave. So I'm just hovering. And now, the beauty of this, we know that Kassadin and Lee Sin are playing topside. If we walk up mid here, we're giving them a free opportunity to engage on one of us, and they're going to have a man advantage. That's why you generally want to push and move to the side, or they push and move to us. But because, again, you're in solo queue, it's easier to just always just be the one that moves because your teammates just won't move for you, So we move in. He uses the W to kind of check. Sweep again. So there's no vision. LeBlanc shows top. And we're hovering. And look, we're here to like kind of pick up the kill. If we were just hitting mid, maybe LeBlanc could have escaped. But again, we're hovering because, again, our next objective was this tower. And this top tower is always easier than this mid tower just because of its location. And again, we're sweeping, putting vision down. We get this kill. And again, we're right here. Land a hook. Next one dies. And then we get this tower. And now, look, from a game that, you know, we were like, it was a really close game. We've gone from getting a few kills and, you know, we're pushing onto the inhib. And the state of the match has changed a lot. So I want to cover quickly 2 more other things that happened in this game. Again, this is when the team's fully reset. I think we actually died on the back end of getting that inhibitor, but we end up getting it. I'm coming back on the map. And what I'm doing now is I'm prepping my mindset when I'm coming out of base. Okay, my AD carry is still dead. Lee Sin's not anywhere near me. So again, I'm doing like a check. Where's my teammates? Where's that in comparison to everything? Like constantly looking at the minimap to see timers of my own teammate and my distance away from them. So I'm walking up here, and my mindset right now is, okay, most likely we're going to go for this Baron as our next objective. Since it's 20 minutes, we have a Mountain Drake and we have a Kai'Sa. So I'm sweeping a little bit of vision, which is probably unnecessary. It was unlikely that there's going to be vision here. Actually, there was a ward back here, actually, sorry. I do this. I actually want to kind of review my thought process. I'm actually thinking, okay, we see Kha'Zix here. We see LeBlanc on this wave and Darius here. Worst case scenario, I remember thinking was, okay, Zyra Khan's going to be here. But I felt safe with Kassadin here. And I thought that someone would be wanting to collect this wave. So I walk up and I ward, which is, again, this is actually a really bad ward. Because we can't defend it. You only want to put a ward down if you can actually defend it, which is a quick little tip. Again, my mindset's just thinking about placing down vision. I shouldn't have put that ward there. Pinked it. It's really bad. I clear that vision. Because I have 2 pinks, I can just keep moving them around. And now, because I'm here and I've set up vision in the past, and I've kind of I had a pink here and I moved it here and cleared all the vision. Kha'Zix gets greedy. I land a hook. And then we get a kill, and this leads into a Baron. And this is just, again, I mean, you know, maybe I could have been getting vision bot side and stuff. I just don't think that's necessary because, again, you want to be looking to get vision around what you think will happen next. And I literally do the exact same thing just after this. So there was a big fight. Let's skip over this. And I come out of base here. And I don't need to go to Baron because they don't need my help. So what I do, I get the Lantern to help him get to mid quicker. And now I'm thinking, okay, we've got Baron. We've already got the top inhib at the moment, even though it's respawning soon. It's very likely that we're going to do a mid to bot rotation. We're going to either group mid and look to go bot because, like, you know, these 2 towers are still up. So what I'm thinking is like, okay, since they're dead and I've got like a bit of tempo on the map, let's get a bit of vision down all on this jungle here. So what I've done now, I'm preempting where we're going to go next. And what this does, it just increases the level of safety and the pick potential that your team can have when the next play happens. So I'm helping him get blue. I've got all this vision now. Look at this. We see Rakan, everyone, because of this vision I had before. We're pushing up, sweeped his vision. And again, now look, we have this. And now the beauty of this vision I've set up before, I don't have to walk away when we're setting up the siege. We have all this vision here to see if Darius looks to rotate. We can see if Kha'Zix is looking for a flank or anything. And now all of us feel safe to just see what we're doing here. We're just leaning on the bottom side. I've got a pink here, so they don't know where we are, and they're not going to be able to see us rotating through here. So again, this is all these little things with vision stems from thinking, where am I going to be next? And this is my biggest tip for macro as a support, is making it as easy as possible for your team to do the right thing. So hopefully this was really helpful to a few people. If this type of thing was useful for you guys, just let me know, and I'm going to be starting to make more videos on all these topics that I see on Reddit. So just let me know what you would want to see next. Thank you.